From AccuWeather.com, this is AccuWeather Daily, a brief host-read article. It's weather news in a nutshell. Severe flooding in West Virginia over the weekend killed at least 6, and the search for more continued on Monday. The flooding was caused by a stalled cold front with repeated low-pressure systems moving across the mid-Atlantic, and AccuWeather meteorologists are saying that new flooding may occur in the same areas this week. AccuWeather senior meteorologist Chad Merrill explained that the front is not budging, and it will be the focal point for additional flooding problems, unfortunately, until the pattern finally breaks on Thursday. Due to recent heavy rain that has already saturated the ground, just 1 inch of rain falling in an hour time span can generate flooding across most of the state. These individual storms will easily produce rates of 1.5 inches per hour. The most vulnerable part of West Virginia to flooding in the middle of the week is along the I-79 corridor, which includes Morgantown, Fairmont, and Charleston. The steep terrain across the state also contributes to the effectiveness of water to run off into smaller valleys. A prime example of that happened Saturday night in Wheeling, when Wheeling Creek rose almost 7 feet in 2 hours. West Virginia Governor Patrick Morrisey said that 6 deaths happened in Ohio County, home to Wheeling and Triadelphia, which was also hit hard. 2 other people are missing. The county has also suffered major infrastructure damage. Mark Pellichet, president of Liberty Distributors, joined the AccuWeather Early Show on Monday to describe how, in a matter of minutes, they went from just a little trickle of water to a river of water that was 4 feet deep and 50 yards wide during the recent flash flooding in Triadelphia. His entire business, including offices, products, and equipment, were swept away. The heavy flooding moved a tractor-trailer a mile down the road along with a 30-ton backhoe. Pellichet said, "It's a force that you can't even imagine. I've never seen destruction like this before, the speed at which it happened." In Fairmont, an apartment building partially collapsed after heavy rain caused a buildup of dirty floodwaters on one side of the building. Floodwaters forced through the first floor, knocking out walls on the opposite side. The walls on higher floors then gave way, and heavy rain from the roof came crashing down in a waterfall. Fortunately, residents were evacuated from the lower floors before the walls collapsed, and no casualties were reported. 3-day rainfall totals crossed 5 inches at one rain gauge near Fairmont. Merrill said there have been 49 flash flood warnings issued in West Virginia, and this ranks as the third most number of flash flood warnings issued in June since 1985, and they're only halfway through the month. That's all for now. You can find more regional forecasts and science-based articles at AccuWeather.com, and for your local forecast at your fingertips, download the AccuWeather app. Enjoy the rest of your day. Be safe. I'll be back tomorrow with more from AccuWeather.